zones, I can say. Yeah.
Yes,
One
yes,
side you are a teacher, the other side a player, and then you have a fascination towards music, isn't
yeah,
it?
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
That,
Yes, sir.
that's great. And what was your medium of education, Alam?
Yeah, my medium of education is Hindi, madam, and I never went to English medium school, so I didn't understand any of the sentences whatever he taught there. So I felt very frustrated and I felt very ashamed. And I bought their book that is Rapid English Speaking Course. I lost my mother when I was 3 years old. Mother.
So, hi, Alam. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm very fine. And how are you?
I'm also fantastic. I'm great here because, as I had told you, that I'm not in my country. I'm out of the
Yeah, ma'am.
country. Still, I'm
Yeah,
enjoying. And when I connect with people like you from India, then I
yeah.
enjoy even more.
Yeah, thanks a lot, ma'am, for giving me such an opportunity to express myself on a YouTube channel. This is a bigger platform. So I am very happy.
Okay, that's great. So
Yeah.
I would love to know about you because my viewers must be willing to know that who is Alam. So just introduce yourself in a few words.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I am Muhammad Alam. I am from UP, Ambedkar Nagar. I am a primary teacher. I got the job in 2020. Since then, I have been teaching in a primary school, and I am enjoying my life nowadays. I'm enjoying my holidays, as you know that summer vacation is going on. So I am enjoying my holiday, and I love to play cricket, and I also like to play keyboards. So this is my yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Three different zones, I can say. Yeah.
Yes,
One
yes,
side
yes,
you are a teacher, the other side a player, and then you have a fascination towards music, isn't
yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That,
Yes, sir.
that's great. And what was your medium of education, Alam?
Yeah, my medium of education is Hindi, madam, and I never went to English medium school. So that is why I jitter a little bit when I speak English. But I know that with a great effort and with hard work, I can do this. So I am trying, and I'm striving towards a good speaker. But I am not right now. Ma'am, I wanna make a request to you. If I make any mistake, please pardon me because I am just a beginner. I don't know how to speak fluently and nicely, so please pardon me if I make any mistake.
I don't think that you are going to make mistake much because one sentence when you speak, I can make out that you are a beginner or you are an intermediate level. So you are no more a beginner. Okay, Alam. So remove
Thank you,
this
ma'am.
from your mind that you are a beginner. You are above that. Okay. Yes, you are working to become an advanced level speaker. That is another thing. We all are learning. We all are
Yes,
learning.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Everybody is learning
Yeah,
because it is such a language that we can say it's an ocean and we
yeah,
have
yeah,
to know each and every drop of it. Yeah, so
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
that easy. So yes,
And,
fantastic. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
and that is almost next to impossible to study every drop of the ocean. So we are trying to be perfect, but that's not possible in my point of view. Because to be perfect, everyone has tried to get there, but no one has. That is why we just think that, and we are going towards perfection. We are trying. Yes.
Yes, yes. And it's not only about English. If we say that we are perfect, we are master in Hindi, we are wrong. We are wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, any language is not easy. Learning
Yes.
and having mastery over that language, it's not easy. It's next to impossible. Okay.
Yes.
But English is more because it is second language for us. So you
Yes.
are,
Yes.
yeah, but still, I want to know from you first that how did you learn English? Because you said that you are from a Hindi background. So can you
Yes.
just tell me certain points, certain steps which you followed and you have come to this level?
Yes, ma'am. Seriously, if I say, when I was in intermediate, I didn't pay much attention on this language. And after that, when I joined college, the first session which I got, Mr. TLC was teaching in the class. And I was totally just gobsmacked by seeing his language, how nicely and how charmingly he was speaking English. So I didn't understand any of the sentences, whatever he taught there. So I felt very frustrated and I felt very ashamed. being as a student. So I just came back from the class and I thought that I had to speak English. And I straight went to the market and I bought their book that is rapid English speaking course. And after that, I started memorizing. I started memorizing sentences. I didn't know much of the rules of grammar, but I just started memorizing and I started using in my daily conversation. That is how I started my learning of this language.
Okay. So you took the help of Rapid English Fire book.
Speaking course. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a quite old book. Yeah, I
Yep.
think this book was available in our childhood also.
Yep, ma'am. But very helpful.
Yes, yes. See, if you want to know something, if you want to grab something, to learn something, there are many ways, many different
Yeah.
ways, but desire has to be inside you. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
That
Yes.
is important. There are many nowadays. You have YouTube channel. You have so many free platforms where you can practice English. Yes, but
Yes.
yeah, we need to have that kind of fire inside.
Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right, ma'am. But I think a little bit different because as far as my experience is concerned, I think that reading books and getting knowledge from books is very good because it's knowledge whatever you get from your books it's very stable. It lasts for a long time in your minds. Rather than when you see on YouTube channels or other online platforms, perhaps these are not so much stable as the knowledge of book. So I think that reading books and understanding books, for example, you are reading a passage at a time, and at the same time you are understanding the matter what is written in it. So just I think that reading books is a very good habit.
Yeah, yeah, that cannot be denied at all because reading enhances our skill, our knowledge,
Yes,
and any field if you want to get knowledge about, reading can help you. But yeah, these platforms are for practicing. We lack,
yes,
we do not get a person with whom we can speak with or we can talk with. Okay, so that is important that as you connected to me, that facility was not there in my
yes,
childhood. I
yes,
never
yes,
knew what is internet and what is YouTube. Yes, so that is how I was saying that these days people are quite lucky, quite fortunate that they have so many ways to learn this language.
yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right. And one more thing helped me a lot learning this language. I started teaching privately in a school, and I especially taught English subject there. As I have told you, ma'am, that I wasn't very good in English, but I tried hard, and I strived so hard that I made a very good effort, and I got success. I taught the students of class 12th and 11th, so I got lot of knowledge from there, and I started express myself as a teacher.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, how are you finding your teaching job?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
ma'am. Yeah, sorry.
are you happy with this journey, or you are just doing it for time pass and you are thinking for something else to be done?
No, no, ma'am. Since the beginning of my study, I was very passionate of teaching. So I never uh, took this job very lightly. I take it very seriously, and I am enjoying a lot. I taught to the students in a private school, but now I am teaching in a primary school. And teaching in a primary school and private school both are different experience. Both are totally different. We can say so teaching in a primary school is a very exclusive experience and that everyone must go through because we face the students who come from a very downtrodden society. They are coming from the society where there is no proper food, there is no proper water, there is no proper living style. So they are facing lots of problems. If we can just immerse their life a bit towards the uh, higher lifestyle, so it's our own goal and I think every teacher must do his duty very honestly and very truthfully towards the students so that whatever you have given power by your teacher so that you may also give the same power to your students, and that is what effort I do in the class, ma'am, and I do my 100% with those students.
I'm happy to know about your feelings. So you mean to say that you were earlier in a private school and now you are a teacher of government school?
Yes, ma'am, you're right.
Oh, oh. Then there is no question of thinking for the next job because you are now settled in a government job. I was thinking you are a private teacher, so you must be
Oh,
thinking somewhere. Okay, that's fantastic. That's fine. So you are teaching to primary students.
yes.
Do you ever feel that now you should teach the junior students?
Yes, ma'am. There is always a feeling in the heart as you have taught the students who were studying in 11th and 12th class, and suddenly you are just given you are sent to the school where students are only 1 to 5. So it becomes very difficult to adjust. But as a teacher, perhaps I think the teacher is the most appropriate person to adjust. He adjusts in every society. Wherever he goes, he adjusts according to that situation. So I adjusted very well, and now I am teaching my students, and my students are very happy. This was very difficult when I came to that primary school, but now I'm enjoying it well, ma'am.
You look a quite jolly person, so your students must be loving you and liking you, and they must be enjoying your classes. Yes, which subjects
Thank
are
you, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Especially I teach English and math.
English and maths. Again, two contradictory things, one from art and the other from science. Okay, that's
Yes.
great. That's great. Okay, so
Yes,
your
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I wanna add one more thing because I have lived two lives. In intermediate, I was studying PCM, physics, chemistry, and math. That is why my math is very good. And after that, I tried to learn English because of lack of money, because of the poor condition of my economic background of the family. I could not carry on my studies. I could not join to BSc Science College, but I had to do BA. So that is why I focused on English, and I have lived two life, man. As I said you that I completed my intermediate with PCM, and after that I took English. So these are the two things which is going with my life forever, perhaps.
you are very good at English. Okay, so as you
Thank you.
said, if I make mistakes, you correct me. I probably feel that you are not going to make mistake. Yeah, and tell me something about your family, Alam. You did
Yes,
mention.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I am married and I have two children, Arshan Alam and Inaya Tabassum, and my wife Tabassum. She is graduate and she is very helpful and she is very diligent. Also, she helps in my all work. So I always appreciate her effort.
What about you? Do you help her?
Yes, yes, ma'am. As a child, perhaps I didn't get so much facility of education or anything. Whatever I am providing to my children, as a government teacher, I am being paid good by the government. That is why I am able to do such things to my
Mhm.
children. Sorry. So my son is 6 year old, and uh, I have tried him to speak English well, and I just practice with him, and he also speaks well. He is not with me here now. Otherwise, I should introduce him also. And as far as my childhood education is concerned, it was very, you can say it was very poor. I just studied in the school where only 5 students were there and my mom was there. So I completed my fifth from there, and then I got admission to a government college, and I completed my 12th from there. And whatever I did, it's I myself is responsible for that. Yeah, I got support from my father, and I lost my mother when I was 3 years old. Mother when I was 3 years old, so I didn't know much about her. And my father supported me well. My brother supported me well. So that's all, ma'am. But now I am well.
Okay. So that time must be very difficult when you lost your mother at the age of 3. You said 3, I suppose?
3 years old. 3 years old. I was 3 years old.
Okay, okay. All right. So you
It,
after
it,
that,
yes,
yeah,
ma'am. even the day and time I don't remember when my mother died, because it is told by my father that your mother died at that. So I know from the information whatever my father provided to me. Otherwise, I am totally unaware of the fact what happened there and how she died. So this was a mystery for me.
Yes, and it's the saddest part of the life if
Yes,
children lose their parents at a very early age.
yeah,
I too, being teacher, many times I heard such kind of news, like some child lost his or her father. Sometimes he or she lost his mother. So I feel really pathetic that God
yes,
is also doing something very unfair with these small kids. Yes,
yeah.
mother has a great role in child's life.
Yes, man. Yeah, but we all know that man proposes and God disposes. We have to accept it. And
Yeah,
yes, man. As a boy, I also feel that a mother has a contribution half of the characters making in a boy or a girl. If there is no mother, perhaps half of the character is not prepared as mature as it should. So I feel always that I am lacking something, but I try to fill that by my own passion, by my own knowledge, whatever I have. But perhaps this is not sufficient. You cannot fill the gap of your mother. So I always feel very sad when I think of it.
yes, of course. And your father must be having a very tough time to raise
Yeah,
his children, yes? At that
yes,
age,
ma'am.
you are just of 3 years, and now you are a grown up man, you have your own children. So now you can understand better that how difficult it would have been for your father to raise three kids, yes? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am. You are absolutely right. That is why whenever I face a lady, I just give as much as respect I can, because I have lost my mother and I know the sadness what a person feel when he lost his mother, when he loses his mother or any family person. So whenever I face a lady or whenever I face someone, I pay all the respect whatever I can, and I help how much I can. I never deny to her.
That's right. That's right. That's a great virtue you have. Yes, that you respect for your father, your respect for others. That's actually very great. These things are these days quite missing from today's generation. Yes, and now you have this kind of virtue, and you must be feeling a kind of satisfaction in you that yes, I'm doing something for my own happiness, not for
Yes,
others. Because whatever you do, if that gives you happiness, it means you are doing it for your sake. But yes, indirectly it's helping others also. That's right.
everyone must learn music. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Your house,
Am I audible?
your voice is breaking, Alam.
Now it is.
Now it's
Hello.
now it's okay. Yes, you are
Okay,
saying.
ma'am.
Continue.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as my knowledge is concerned, man, everyone must learn music and everyone must learn literature, because literature and music teaches you love, sympathy, and perhaps the efficiency of loving someone or respecting someone. If you know what is math, if you know what is science, perhaps these are the things which make you machine. So you have to learn literature and music. And if you have learned both these two things, you are a perfect man. You need not to know anything else rather than this.
Yes, I'm also very closely associated with music and literature, so I can understand your feeling and what kind of satisfaction it gives. I can
Yes,
understand. If you are into reading, you have plethora of contents in the society. You can get any book and you can consume lots of time that gives you not only gives you knowledge that enhances your happiness. Every day you learn something, you read something, and you become more and more happy, isn't it?
yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right. So, ma'am, please tell me something about you so also I may know.
About me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, I am Manju Mishra. You know my name. Yes.
Yes, uh, yeah.
belong to Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
No, I am talking about your previous journey, what you were and what is now. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay. My previous journey was, you can say, quite normal, nothing special. I was born in a middle class family. I was raised with great care from my parents. But we never had atmosphere of speaking English or some. Yeah, we knew that we have to study well. We have to
yeah,
score good marks. That was there in the family. Father was all the time behind us. That study well, study well. We never had tuition kind of thing. Very average school we had, but we were happy. We were
yeah,
contented. We were going to school happily, and every day we were eager to go to that campus. So we were raised in a very normal way, very simple way. At the age of 18, I got married.
yeah.
And after that, I got a very nice family. So, yes, I enjoyed every bit of it. And I continued my studies. I was just in intermediate when I got married.
Yes, yes. So
Course, my honors, my MA, my NTT, my B.Ed, so everything. And after that, even my result was not being declared since 1990. I have been a dedicated teacher, you can say. And
yes,
till date, I'm enjoying teaching. That is
yeah,
not about me. I have two children. Both are employed, both are settled.
yes, ma'am. And you are also doing the job of a perfect teacher because in this age you are also teaching on a social media platform. You are just scattering the knowledge, scattering the power. You what you were endowed by your teacher, and that's the most important thing. Whatever knowledge, whatever power you are given, if you are preserving it, means that you are wasting it. You must have to express it wherever you go and whatever you do. It must be endowed with that particular power. A glimpse of that power must be there in your work. So you are doing that. That's a great job, man.
Thank you, Alam. Thank you so much for your feeling. But honestly speaking, working on social media, working on YouTube was not in my cuts at all because I never knew it. But after retirement, I felt that I must do something. So
Yes.
doing something is means I'm doing this. Yes,
That's very. You are connecting to different people and having different experience, and this is a very bizarre thing that happens in this age. So that's very good thing.
yes, I'm very happy. Actually, I'm very happy whenever I connect to anybody. Like, see, first time we are connecting, but once
Yes,
I
ma'am.
connect, I never feel like I'm talking to a stranger. I always feel that I'm talking to a family member. I never have this in my mind that I'm talking somebody from Pakistan, talking somebody from Australia or Switzerland or
Yes,
from Canada or from Ayodhya or Lucknow, anywhere. I feel that's they all are my family members, and
yes,
this gives me immense happiness.
yes. And this is because of confidence and knowledge. If you have confidence, if you have knowledge, this comes to you automatically. You have not pretend to be like that. This comes to you automatically, and that is why you are so confident because you have knowledge and you have different types of you to share on different type of topics. That is why this confidence comes in. We are lacking those confidence. That is why we are not able to do the same.
No, no, no. You are doing a great job, Alu. Never underestimate yourself. Whatever you are doing great. Yeah, that's great that you are even thinking to do more and more. If that
Yes,
desire is there, it means you will always be busy doing something. And that is very, very important actually to make yourself busy in doing anything. Already you are a teacher, so you have plethora of work. I know there are lot many things to do, teaching students, making lesson plans, and then being a government teacher, the other responsibility, sometimes election duty, sometimes no, so many things to be done.
yeah,
Yes.
just election duties has ended before our week. So we have lots of work to do, but we are not afraid of because we have taken the responsibility, and it's our responsibility to perform whatever support given by the government, and we have to do without our honesty, without our progress what we have. So ma'am, the topic was and another thing, and we are talking on another thing.
That's what I was going to tell you, that I had thought that we will discuss something else, but the conversation went in such a way,
Yeah,
that one after the other we discussed so many things, and we could
yes,
not discuss what we had decided. So, do you have time? If time allows, we can discuss that topic as well.
yeah, yeah. Why not, ma'am? I have lots of time. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Bye for now, Alam. We'll connect
Thank
again. Okay. Bye bye.
you, ma'am.